Hello and welcome back everyone. Today we have a quick 15-minute Pilates strength workout here in the beautiful beach setting in Mallorca. And we start off with a simple leg shift, which is really one of my favorite exercises as it really helps to train those lower abdominals, which are usually very hard to reach, and obviously lengthen and strengthen your muscles. So I hope you enjoy this. 3, 2, 1, and we switch exercise. Now we go into a simple tabletop and do a leg extension as so, which really helps to lengthen those long lean lines on your legs whilst also working on your upper posture, which is obviously one of the hardest things to do. So yes, it's a wonderful way to get into the workout, and I really love these exercises because they really help me to focus on the training whilst getting those nasty abdominal workouts in. Three, two, one, and we switch again. This time we come down on our backs, open the legs like a frog, and then crunch up through the legs. This is a more advanced version of the typical crunch, but it really helps you to tone those lower abdominals whilst also working on your hip flexors. 3, 2, 1, and we slowly come into our next position, which is a seated position, and we are doing a toe tap with an integrated reach and crunch. This one really requires the full body to work out and can be quite difficult if you're sitting on an uneven ground like me here, but it really helps to lengthen and tone all those hard to reach muscles and works your stability and flexibility as well. 3, 2, 1, and we switch position. This time we stay in the seated position and do simple leg lifts. To be honest, these look a lot easier than they actually are. And as you can see, I'm quite exhausted here, and if you need some help, feel free to put your hands directly behind your back to give you some more stability, and then raise the legs as straight as you can up to the air in little crunches. This really helps to tone your lower abdominals as well as your upper body. 3, 2, 1, and we slowly prepare for our next exercise, which is a seated crunch and lift. As you can see here, this one also is quite on the advanced side, but really helps you to tone those lower obliques and also your digestion through those inverted twists. So do not underestimate this exercise, but it will give you those beautiful lean sidelines, which we all love. 3, 2, 1, and a couple of more because they're just so much fun. I'm smiling on the inside. We next come into a halfway lying position and cartwheel our legs like a water wheel forward. This one is wonderful for the lower abdominals and really helps you to, get rid of this lower abdominal fat that might be there, and is also very relaxing and a nice switch up exercise between all those quite tough seated balance positions. Three, two, one, and we reverse our cartwheel. This time the other way around. Yes, this one is a little bit harder. As you can see here, it is just a bit of an unusual, let's say, rotation, but you got this. Just keep going. You're nearly there. Three, two, one, and we stop and come into our next position. This time we are lying flat on our back and do a crunch with a small twist in which we tap onto the opposite knee. This one is a wonderful alteration of the usual crunch situation in which you can really work on those side lines. And again, a very strong focus on our lower abdominals this time, but also the upper ones, as you can see in this exercise. I hope you enjoy it. Three, two, one, and a few extra ones because they're so much fun and so effective. We slowly now come into a sideline position. Place your right hand under your shoulder and then lift up your left leg in pulsing rhythms into the air. This one is wonderful for the sidelines and for those long lean lines on your legs, which we all love. And it's also a great exercise to mix in between the more harder ones, as you can rest on your arm and also enjoy the beautiful view. Three, two, one, and we lift the leg halfway and start circling the foot and leg in a small shape around the size of an apple, which really helps to work on those inner thighs and small but hard to reach muscles. Three, two, one, and we slowly turn around and come onto the other side, onto your left arm, and start lifting our right leg into the air, working on the right side. Three, two, one, and the same thing on the other side. Circle your leg in small pulsing rhythms, like the size of an apple, which really helps to tone your legs and trigger those hard to reach muscles. 3, 2, 1, and we slowly prepare for our next exercise, in which we lie down on our elbows and lift our right leg in a diagonal way up into the air. This is a wonderful exercise to tone those inner thighs whilst not putting too much pressure on your workout, in which you can then enjoy the beautiful setting of Mallorca. Two, one, and we switch position and lift our left leg in a diagonal way up into the air whilst enjoying the beautiful sunset here at the beach. Three, two, one, and we slowly prepare to switch positions again. We continue to work on our inner thighs, just this time we put our left leg in front of our right leg and then lift our right leg in little pulsing rhythms into the air. We stay here in this position, but this time we lift our upper body up into the air. Make sure we use our powerhouse to build up that strength to push us in the direction of our knees. This one is a more advanced one, and if you need more help, you can use your left arm for more stability in the front. And if you're more advanced like me, you can put your left arm and let it glide over your leg. This way you're not only stimulating your abdominals, but also work on your long, lean sidelines. Three, two, one, and we prepare to switch sides. That one was tough, I'm not gonna lie, and that's why we need another inner thigh leg lift to help switch up the game, this time on the left side, whilst putting our right leg over the left and then lifting our left leg in some pulsing rhythms into the air. Two, one, and also on this side we come into a sideline position and lift ourselves up just from the power of our abdominals and let our arm glide over our right leg, and the left arm should really only be there to give us some additional stability. But as you can see, also I have one stronger side and one weaker side. This one is clearly my weaker one, and that's absolutely fine. So just see where you are today and how you're feeling and listen to your body. And if you feel more advanced, then you can start with that. And if you feel like you need some little more support, then use your hand, and that's absolutely fine. Again, your body, your workout, you determine the rules here. 3, 2, 1, and we come into our next position. This time we lie on our backs and take a deep breath before we go into this next exercise, for which we lift our right leg up into the air and then sweep the legs next to each other. This one is a very classical Pilates pose, and it really helps to not only lengthen your legs but also really stretch your muscles. So it's a more of a cool down exercise, which I love to include towards the end of my workouts, because this really once more helps you to stretch your muscles whilst also being fun and dynamic. 3, 2, 1, and we are at our final exercise for today, a simple leg lift. This one is a killer. It doesn't look difficult at all, but trust me, if you have to do this for 40 seconds, your abs will be burning. If you need more stability or your neck hurts, I can recommend you putting your arms behind your neck, or if you need some more stability, your elbows on the floor. The lower you lift the legs, the more difficult it gets, and the higher, the easier it gets. Again, your body, your workout, you determine the level. So enjoy those last seconds. 3, 2, 1, and you're done with your 15-minute Pilates strength workout. Don't forget to stretch before you head off for your day, because this really helps your muscles to regenerate and your body and mind to calm down one last time before whatever it is you're up to. And you can use the time to really be proud of yourself that you've made it so far. You've made it onto the mat. You've completed your workout. So well done. I really like to take those moments to shift my focus away from what's concerning me throughout the day and really just internally on how I feel. Now come into a seated position, close your eyes, bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly, and smile at yourself because you've made it that far. Soak all that energy in, lift your hands up into the air, and look and feel the energy that you've created, the space in your body, and be grateful for yourself and proud for yourself that you've completed the workout. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day.